Welcome back, Fluffs and non-Fluffs, to some more Legend of Dragoon here. Last we left off, we are in the Law City of Zebados or Zebados, and we were going to start passing the law so we can actually go up here. I need to refresh my memory what the code is for this. I think it was like 703. Okay, I was gonna say 6703, but that's not a thing. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. Since we already passed the law where they won't abduct us, then we can safely kind of navigate through. If I remember, we need to go to the law or legislation. Was it the legislation center? No. Yes. The launcher and exit the factory. Okay, yeah, I believe it's the legislation center. Forgive me, it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now since I played this because I recorded a hell of a bunch in succession, and they kind of just been passed through the weeks since, we've been having all the other, since I've added the other 2 games to the rotation. So things kind of got pushed back. We don't have to really worry about these guys anymore, so thankfully nothing too major about them. Did I just go the wrong way? Oh, okay. I thought I went the wrong way for a minute. Nonetheless. It's really funny that you have to wait in line. Next deliberation. Oh, hey, screw you. Guess I wasn't in line properly. Nonetheless. Alright, let's hope I'm in the correct position this time. Yes. State the number of the article to be revised. 7 0 3. Revision of the law prohibiting non-winglies from going to the Signet Sphere. Wingly Amend Code, Article 703. The law does not prohibit non-winglies from going to the Signet Sphere. Law production license is issued. Take it to the law factory. Perfect. So, now that we get an easy pass to everything pretty much here, we don't have to worry about getting caught, sent to jail, all that fun stuff. Because technically, yes, you only do have to pass this one law, but there are some other things you can do that I kind of forget since it's been a while. But there's a whole bunch of laws and stuff that you can mess with to kind of assist yourself. Let's see. Let's go to the law factory. Especially since you had to go to 3 different places to get this set up. It does make it so much easier just kind of being able to run through it. I'm sure there's something good in these treasure chests that I should probably make room for, but I'll go ahead and see. Item, discard. What can I discard? Well, let's get rid of that and that and that. Spectral Flash, so nothing spectacular. BDD. Since I made some room, I'll go check this one. Night Raid, as I thought, nothing spectacular. Just ways to get greedy. Speak. Submit law production license. This should be it. Understood. Launching of law is required for the enforcement of law. Launching license is issued. Take this to the law launcher. Now be on our way. And one more. I really hate these portals. Although, they would be really cool to have in real life. In the game, they're just kind of a nuisance. Why not just make stairs? Only one who doesn't like stairs is Claptrap. Determine destination. Legislation Center. No, we need the law launcher. Time to go launch a law. It'd be pretty funny if you could soft lock yourself by not allowing yourself to be able to travel to these locations, but I don't think that game developers would allow you to do that. Spirit Cloak. Alright, let's get rid of a useless item. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Petrifier. Probably gonna regret that, but I don't ever use those items, so petrification doesn't come up all too often. When it does, it sucks, but otherwise, it doesn't really. Submit law launching license. Law will be enforced. And there goes the law being launched. Takes so long to get back. And obviously, if you fail, when you don't have the law in place that sends you to the prison, it can take even longer. Especially with the random battles still being a thing that can happen in between them. I'm surprised our luck has allowed us to continue onward without too much of an issue. Teleportation device. Bum, 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 bum. You are at the flying disc station. Determine destination. What? I thought there was something that you could talk to, but maybe I'm just misremembering. First encounter for the day. And we have a mage. That's a nice way to start out the section. Ah, that lovely, lovely pixel. So, I hope you guys are doing well today. I know I don't ask that all too often, but hopefully you're doing well. No revision has been received. Here, you can't be more flexible. Maybe a spell's not that strong, but I'm here. Why don't you let us go? The law prohibits humans from going to the Signet Sphere. A world in crisis is near at hand. No interest in world crisis. Interest only in compliance with the law. Wingley Code Article 703 revised. Enforced immediately. The law does not prohibit non-Wingleys from going to the Signet Sphere. It says, does not prohibit. It seems the produced law is launched to rise and then is enforced. They are treating the laws as if they are commodities. That's all it was anyway. The law was a mere tool to judge other creatures for them. We spent too much time with that tool. We gotta get to the Signet Sphere before my father. Now let's go. You are in the flying destination of the teleport. Determine the device destination. Great Court, Signet Sphere. Let's go. Goodbye, flying thing. Flying manta ray. You've been useful. You are at the flying destination of the Great Court. Signet Sphere should be in here. Confirmed accused. Accused? What is it saying? You are at the flying disc station in front of the Great Court. It's a waste to ask. Well, since we did all that, let's make a quick safety save, just in case I mess anything up in the upcoming area. Not that I will, but just in case. You never know. Always good to have a backup. Where are we? It's the court of Xenobatos. It's a place where judgment is passed for non-Winkies under the name of fake justice. And still now. Guilty, 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 guilty. Guilty, 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 guilty. My name is Nomos. I am the Justice. My word is the only truth. We are here to protect the Signet Sphere. Let us go through here. Accused, Dart, Rose, Albert, Haschel, Miranda, Muru, and Congo. Seems you know we are here for the Signet Sphere, and you are trying to intervene. Why? Accusation, the will of the Creator, Soa. It is not working. Oh no, is this manipulated by my father? Thus the death penalty is sentenced. Come out, winged executioners. Vector, Selbus, Cubula. Start the execution. Bum ba da ba bum bum bum. Ba da 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 da. They'll obviously want to target, I think, this one first. Not sure which one has the most priority, but I'd rather take on the one that looks like a Grim Reaper. Although I think that one can do an execution, so I think they all can, honestly. Yep. Was not expecting that. That's not cool. Yep, he's almost dead. Strike. Perfect. Yep. Should have expected that. I know he's capable of it, so. Yep. Of course, that's the healer. But I should be able to outdamage the healers. Strike. Oh, love that animation for it. I am on point with the additions today. Feels good. Why, thank you. Angel Prayer. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get rid of that one first, was because of that death. They tend to do that on certain enemies. Now let's get rid of the healer. That was weird. Oh my. Another reason to get rid of this one first, I guess. It's gonna power up the big guy. Although, I'm not in any immediate danger, I don't think. Judging by how much damage they've done so far. That would be creepy. Thought you were supposed to be an angel. Oof, missed. Big guy hasn't had much of an attack, has he? And there we go, she's dead. Well then. Eivors to attack. Been on point with Dart this session. Ah, was just off. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. All that matters, though, Dart is a frickin' legend. Good speed, good damage. Hex Hammer. That'll probably kill him. Yep. Easy boss. Although I am way over prepared for that boss fight, so. There's no reason I would expect to lose that fight. Master, hurry to the god. Rebels against Soa will overcome me. Signet Sphere is over there. Let's go. Just to do this, I'll go ahead and heal up. So I think we'll be in another fight soon. I'd rather have Dart at full HP. He's done it. It is losing its magic power. This moon dagger has served as proof. How on earth did he get here? Now the sky is one of my roads too. Father, can you hear the movements of the god of destruction? As if a hymn to the new world. Sounds like an outcry of the world to me. With the outcry, Shana will be reborn to the god who no longer knows you. Rah! She desires that too. She does not. You'll see when you meet her. But for Shana, you are a mere object to be destroyed. Wait! He is not Zeeg. Then who is he? We will find out in the city of the last Signet Sphere. I will in Mayfield. And now we get to return. Don't know how we get to Mayfield, but I'm sure we'll get there. I know Mayfield is has a little bit of a tragic moment in there, so not looking forward to that. Nah. Too soon. Ow. Frickin' just drop a guillotine on your head. Bum, 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 bum. Still not used to that circle on that ability. The timing for it is so weird. And now I'm just failing left and right. Can do flawlessly on a boss, but can't take out mere mobs. Gotta love it, right? Alright. Time to keep on heading on. You are at the flying disc station, departing from the Signet Sphere. Great Court. Determine the destination. Teleportation device. Confirmed. On to Mayfield. Martial law is relaxed. Revision is required to move to Death City, Mayfield. Well, what's the revision? Wingley Code Article 410. Setting of the teleportation device connected to Death City, Mayfield shall be disconnected. So that was 410. Alright. Well, this is another reason why I did the one law first. So, time to go past another law. You are at the flying disc station, departed from teleportation device, determine destination, legislation center. I just remembered I could have used the Psych Bomb X on that last fight to do some good damage. Oh well. What's done is done. I don't think you can have random encounters on these squares here. So, it's hopefully going to not do that for us. Gotta wait my turn. Alright. Apparently wasn't in the proper place. They like making you wait for the ship. None thus. Next deliberation. This a revision of the law again? Yes. State the number of the article to be revised. 4 1 0. Article 410, setting of the teleportation device connected to Death City, Mayfield, shall not be disconnected. Issued. And time to leave. So yeah, you can definitely see why I opted to have the first one take heed of making sure that this section was easy to do, that way I could just pass through. Because having to avoid everything like 9 times gets old quickly. And if you mess up, then, well, you see what happened. Law Factory. Yep, combat. A mage and a bird. throw your books at me. There was a book. Look at me, I'm a powerful mage. I know all this magic and arcana, and I'm gonna throw a book at you. Forgive me, he's a professor, not a mage. Bum, bum, bum. Insta-kill. I think I gotta be careful with the professors. I think they can petrify. Yep. I was about to say, I thought that guy was blocking my way. I was gonna be mad for a second. But no, you just gotta get over the pixel. Good. Beat the rush. Understood. Launching of the law is required for enforcement. Please take this to the law launcher. Now step back. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Cannot wait to be out of the city. This is probably one of my least favorite sections of this chapter, but it is what it is. It's just unneededly long for this portion. And then, unfortunately, there's not much interesting to talk about, because the things I would like to talk about at the moment would be not said yet, or not related to the story at the moment. There's a part coming up that I really can't wait for, but for those of you who haven't played it, I don't want to spoil it. At least, hopefully, if you are watching, you're enjoying it. I know I'm not the most interesting, as always, but I try to be, or at least very mellow and laid back. Alrighty, we can now go to Mayfield. Bump, bump, bump. If you guys have watched this far, as I said in my previous videos, I forget when this is gonna come out, so I'll say it here, just to kind of reiterate things. I will be doing some VR stuff pretty soon when I'm able to get the setup going for it, but I'm having a little bit of the time working out the kinks. So hopefully I'll have some content for you on that matter at some point. And we can go to the teleportation device now. Let's go. Martial laws relax. Laws transfer to Death City may feel possible. Alright. Now I believe we just have to go in the center, and then we can transfer to it. Bum, 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 bum. A guillotine and a reaper. Let's take out the reaper. That looked like it hurt. Yep. Doing a very good job of that so far. It's only because I actually wanted to level it up that, so I'm not too worried about the others at the moment. Yep, missed that. Only 648 health. I had that. Thought that had more. Alright. To Mayfill. Look at that fast teleportation. Over 11,000 years, and it still leads souls to hell. Maybe it's connected to the devildom, but it doesn't matter now. Plan determined by Soho. We'll drink everything to the last drop. And we are now the Death City. Rose, what's that? When there were still Wingleys here, they used to suck souls from all over the world into that huge tower, so they could decide the destination of their souls. But why? You want to say it should have been destroyed during the Dragon campaign, don't you? Both Ageless and Xenobatos were working. It shouldn't be that strange. But we destroyed this place completely so that they could never play with souls. But maybe this is... Do the souls that couldn't completely die gather here? I don't like this. But whatever happens, as long as the moon is in the sky, we are fine. The signet sphere is still safe. For now. Hurry up, we have to get there before Dad. This is the soul of Firebrand, the green-tusked dragon. That is Firebrand? It came out in response to the dragon spirit of Albert. You said souls that couldn't completely die gather here. Is that the same for dragons? Yes, probably the defeat by humans who were supposed to be less powerful than them became a burden on their soul. If we kill it again, we can probably break the attachment. But we don't have time to deal with them. No, we don't. I feel sorry, but we have to catch up with Zeeg, or the world will end. Screw it. We're attacking. Is there no choice? We have no time. I'll cut your attachment now. Dragon Spirit. Take that. We will be doing all the pointless fights here. For XP purposes. And padding out everything. It's not really a hard fight. It just uses the soul to fight. Whablam! Look at that damage. Bum bum bum. Yep, shit. Yeah, almost half dead. Or is half dead. And I failed that. But look at the pitiful damage. Wow. Wow.
Demons dance.
Frame. Oops. Stabby stabbing. One more attack should kill it.
Die. Demons dance.
Baby dragon has been eliminated. Downburst. No thanks. Discard it. We don't need it. Now the soul of Firebrand is saved. Yes, probably. Now let's get going. Waste all the time in the world. Mind sparkling. This should be the silver gold. It says kill me. He doesn't want to go to hell. Darn, it'll be over quick. Let's save a goal. Yes. Could be Regal too, but I'm just gonna go with my first saying there. He doesn't want to go to hell. You didn't really get to see too much of his attacks due to how quickly that battle went. Damn it, Haschel. Stop leaving yourself open.
Die.
Hoping to get Darts Edition here shortly. Or Final Edition here, I should say.
Die.
I would like to use it a little bit for the final chapter, but if it takes too long to get it, then
Demon
there's not going to be too much to use. And while it is worth grinding out, I don't feel like doing that anymore. I've grinded so much on this game. Yes, keep doing that attack. Yeah, you're gonna do this attack now. I want to know where this water comes from. And God, this would hurt. Boom. How to get killed? Get frickin' dunked on by a 50-mile-an-hour or 50-mile-high tsunami. Bum, 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 bum. Stop attacking. You don't get attacks.
Die. Demons dance.
Bum 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 bump. Ha! He. Surprised Haschel hasn't leveled up to tier 5 already for his Dragoon Spirit.
Die.
Boom strike. And that's the end of Baby Regal. Regole? Could be that too. Bum ba dum. He says he's okay and he won't be overwhelmed by the power of Mayfield anymore. Hurry up, we have to catch up with Dart's father. Do-do-do. Interesting. I don't feel like getting any of the special stuff here. It's really not worth it. There's no item that I don't already have. This is the soul of the divine dragon? Even the king of dragons has attachments after its death. It's because he is the king of dragons that he cannot get rid of his pride. When the signet sphere is destroyed, the moon will fall. The moon is still up there, Dart. Now is the only chance we have to save the soul of the divine dragon. Yes. And we will kill that divine dragon. Boss rush time, pretty much. Bum, bum.
Die.
Rip. Let's change the camera angle. Just a tad. Wow. Don't do that. Well, that should more than likely miss. Yep. Called it. Yeah, fuck. Boss of dragons.
Die.
Well, I would be doing a lot better against it if I didn't keep missing my attacks like I am. Bah. Bum ba da. Astral is doing pitiful damage. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Bum ba-dum. Let's get a little bit of Dark Dragon here. Look at how sinister that is. It's too bright. That's a lot of damage. Don't worry, I'll do a lot of damage to him as well. And let's use Astral Drain to get some of that HP back.
Astral Drain.
Not sure how much that will do, but it'll be enough. Bum, ba-dum. Yeah, damn it. Was not prepared. I'm just gonna do a regular attack.
Die.
Stop doing the damn dragon. Only Hashel was damaged. Thing has a lot of HP. No, it's the spirit of a divine dragon, but come on. There we go, it's at half HP now. Ooh, and I got a perfect.
Die.
Haven't got to see that too much. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use Hashel's dragon form as well, just to get him some use out of it. Plus, at the end of the fight, I'm gonna use one of the Serenades to restore the MP of everything. So, might as well go ham. Thunder God attack.
Thunder God attack!
Bum ba bum bum. That did some good damage.
Yes! Go! Go!
Seems like he's more physically weak to magic than he is attack. Ooh, another perfect.
Die.
swear I do not get those often. So when I do, I'm happy. Bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum. Ouch, that did a lot of damage. Thunder God attack. Gonna use Rose's turn to heal up, I guess.
Thunder God attacks. Die! Yes.
Good, just about dead.
Gus, Gus. Moon strike.
You know what, instead of healing up, I'm just going to play it a little risky and do this. Use a Psych Bomb. Oh, look at that damage. That should nearly put him in death, probably once I do this attack.
Yes. Gus. Gus, Gus.
End it. Yeah. It's nice when it ends on a clean note like that. Flash Hall. Blazing Dynamo, sweet. That starts his final edition. Definitely equipping that now. Alright, items real quick. Yep, Healing Breeze. And Moon Serenade. D-Stone Amulet. What does that do? Armed. Avoid abnormal status petrification. That's not too bad. Addition. Blazing Dynamo. As you can see, it has 7 additions, gives 100 SP and 250 damage, so right now it is more on par with this attack, but it gets, I think, to like 200 and 450, I think. So that would definitely be a good start there. Let's go ahead and continue. And we're finally at the save point. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So that ends our boss rush for today. Until next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Stay fluffy. Bye-bye.